Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Black Frank White. You know my slogan. I'm doing it like I'm doing it when I'm doing it for TV. Salute to TV. Let's get it, man. Now, we just finished off the tip-off tournament, man. Salute to 76ers Gaming Club. They just won the tip-off tournament for the second year in a row. All right, y'all, let's get to it, man. Power rankings for preseason week 4. The official regular season starts next week. The real shots get fired next week. I can't wait, man. The tip-off tournament was amazing, man. We got to kind of see where everybody's going to be at when the regular season starts. Let's get these power rankings, man. Let's run it up, man. Let's get to it. We're going to run through these real quick. Our 21st team, the worst team in the league, if you have to say it that way, is Hawks Talon GC. Rando played before. He performed extremely well. They had that boy shots on the lock. They're going to have to figure it out. He's much better at power forward. He needs to be in a more offensive position. But Hawks Talon GC, they're going to have to figure out. They got to get Dev Goss off of PG, put him on a pure sharp. But it's hard to do that because Randall's really good at pure sharp. They have to figure out, maybe put Dev Goss on lock. I know it sounds crazy, but because he's such a good shooter, if you give him a good jump shot and put him in a place where he can hit greens all day, he could be effective, I believe. But I'm crazy. Let's get to number 20. Our number 20th team is Grizz Gaming. They had a fairly easy group, and they kind of got smoked both times, or flooded, if you want to say. I think they had a close game with Wizards District Gaming. Yes, they did have a close game with Wizards District Gaming, which I don't think is a really good team right now because they're trying to find their identity. But they should have. I'm trying to be polite here. I'm trying to keep it PC. But my number 20th team is Grizz Gaming. They have a lot to work on, have a lot to figure out. Salute to Lane Whitaker. I definitely love him. I love their team. They just got a lot to figure out. The number 19, Adam Rubin and them boys. Pistons GT. Shout out to Styles. I got to talk to Styles over the weekend on Mr. Styles, man. Gotta let him know how proud I am of him to make the league. And he really showed out on the stage. He was the vocal leader, which I think they're going to need this year. They went 0-2 in the group. They're going to struggle this year, but it's okay. I believe that, if they can make a trade during the season, this is one of those teams that needs to make a trade to kind of get a Rainbow-type player back into their fold to complement Styles and May. But they're the number 18 team on the list is Kings Guard Gaming. Now, this is a very interesting team, right? They're number 18. They went 0-2, but they were in the group of death. They had the 76ers and Heat Check, which is the only group that had 2 teams come out of their group to make it into the playoff round of the tip-off tournament. So it's a tough 18. It's a hard 18. But the reason why they're 18 because they got double-digit L's in both of their games. Now, if they were in another group, could they have won a game? Possibly. But we don't know. And they kind of self-destructed in both games. But I do believe in BP. His skill level at PG is far above a lot of PGs in the league. So I do think they're going to be a possible playoff team if Coach TP Loaded can get it together in time. So it really falls on TP to get that team going. Shout out to Colt and Yusuf. Yusuf, you're hilarious on the stage, man. Let's get to number 17. Our number 17th team on the list is Wizards District Gaming. They went 1-2 in the group. They beat Grizz Gaming on the last second buzzer beater by Mr. User Pick. And then got the smacking ting by my boy Bear the Beast. After he talked smack to Dave Fry and Demon JT, you let the boy beat you down. Like he stole money and came back with his little brother and got his money back. That's why I got to put y'all here, man. You can't let nobody talk smack and then back it up. Number 17, just for that purpose right there. Let's get to number 16. My number 16 team on the list is Lakers Gaming. Now, they had an interesting group. They was in the group with the Celtics. And I think it was Detroit. Now, I believe they beat Detroit and they lost to the Celtics, obviously. So, they won a game. So, that's why they're number 16. They won a game. Kev is a phenomenal sharp. Probably one of the top sharps in the draft that people didn't know about. And he showed it in the tournament. One of my top rookies. He's on my rookie watch list in the top 10. So, this is why they're number 16. The rest of the team got to figure it out. But Kev is a shining star for them. Salute the Lakers Gaming. Number 15 on the list is Knicks Gaming. Now, I believe Knicks Gaming went 0-2. And I know the Lakers went 1-2. But, let's be honest. Knicks Gaming did beat the Magic. They had them beat all game. They thought they were going to try to get points and whatever they thought Kyle Rudy thought or Les Ball Up thought he was manipulating the system to try to win the group over the Nets. That it didn't work and they really couldn't. They didn't understand the rules. They didn't understand how it worked. And long story short, that's why they're an 0-2 team that's up this high up on the list because they definitely beat the Magic. Realistically, the Nets could have possibly still made it in, and so they're up this high because of that over the 0-2 teams. They're not the greatest team, but they're better than a lot of other teams. Let's get to number 14. Number 14 on this week's list is Jazz Gaming. Now, you're probably thinking, like, Frank, you had them real high up. Why do they say they're so low? They should have won their group. They should have placed in the tournament, so I have to drop them really low. Just simply, that's what it is. You can't come out, smack the Bucks, and then lose to Portland, who the Bucks smacked. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I know they was down a man. They had their 6-man playing, and I gave them credit for that in the rankings. Their 6-man was in the game playing. They're the only team that came out there and played their 6-man and started their 6-man. I don't think nobody knew that. They're starting. One of their starters was home in Utah. He was sick. He didn't make the trip. They played their 6-man. So people understand. Comp is already now in consideration for Coach of the Year. He played in the tournament and almost won the group with his 6-man. But they didn't win the group. They lost to Portland when they shouldn't have lost. All the momentum was on their side. That's why they're number 14. Let's get to number 13. Number 13 on our list obviously has to be B5, Blazers 5. Simply because they beat Utah. Peyton Mashing is dead. You've seen Walnut is not as effective as he was last year. This year's team is definitely going to evolve around Mama. Mama has to step up. Mama has to score. I think he realizes that now. So Mama's MVP candidacy will now be tested. We will see if Mama was really an MVP candidate this year. Lavish played decently on lock. He talked more than he played, but hey, you know, that's what you do this year. Peroxide, you gotta hit shots. You talked a lot of smack to me at the Barclays at the draft. You said, Frank, you don't talk about me as a top sharp. This is why. I didn't see you hit a shot in 3 games. You got to hit a shot. Get in the lab, work on your jump shot. They need you. This team will need you this season to hit shots. You have an opportunity to score 30 points a game with B5 and take them to the playoffs. Number 12 on my list is Cavs Legion. Let's get to number 12. Morocco! Where's my kid package that you promised me, Morocco? It's all good. We ain't gonna talk about that. But I like how they put their team together, man. I like how they. Larry played phenomenal. Strainer, man. Strainer was, oh man, we said Strainer was one of the players that was like a steal in the draft, and he played phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. Oh man, one of the top rookies this year, definitely. Sick played well. I want to see Savage get in there, but I like the Cavs team. Do I feel like they're a playoff team? They're gonna have to do a lot more work, but we'll see what they're doing. They're number 12. Let's get to number 11. My number 11th team is Mavs Gaming. Dat Boy Doms, my man LT. This is a heartfelt 11 because they should have been in the top 8. They should have placed in this tournament, but they just wasn't ready for the Raptors and the double locks. They should have won their group. And I'm putting them in the top 11 because they came right back and they smacked. You know, 10 points is not a smacking, but in the league format, that's kind of a smacking. They came right back and they got the Cavs. I think that, they just, Mo wasn't ready for the stage that very first game. And I think anytime you're with Dimes, you have to understand that because he's Dimes, he's no one pick, that anytime the league does something, he's normally going to be the first game or the first day or whatever. And whatever they do, Dimes is usually the first person up. So you have to mentally be prepared to play first. Mo wasn't mentally prepared to play first, and it affected him. But I think now Mo understands that, and I think the next tournament, they'll perform better. But that's why I have him at number 11. Salute to them. LT, he understands what mistakes he made, and he'll be back. Salute to LT. Pete, you got to get some shots up, Pete. But let's get to number 10. The top 10, big baby! At number 10, we got Nets GC. OG King Kurt and them boys. They came out. The Knicks got their championship rings, Baron rings, and they was shining all in their face. They was like, you wish you had one of these. And they came out and gave them a butt whooping. That's how you win New York. And they came back and was getting smoked by the Magic. But they showed resolve, came back and almost won that game. Wavy made a key turnover in the last second of the game where he should have just stayed focused. But it's okay. It's okay. So learning experience. That's why they're top 10. They still should have won the group, but the Knicks, it's okay, man. It's okay. I'm not going to get angry. That's why they're top 10. OG, great coaching job in his coaching debut. Wavy, stay focused, my friend. Stay focused, my friend. Let's get to number 9. At number 9, Rustin Lee, Coach Tommy Abendor, my man CB13, Gradient, Chiquita, Warriors Gaming Squad. Chiquita, I saw you in the studio. I wanted to say hello. We made eye contact, but I don't know if you know me. I don't know if I knew you. But I apologize. Next time I definitely will shout out. I will definitely say hello to you. That's my apologies, man. But I love your game. I love your style. I apologize. I was like a little nervous. You know, sometimes you get nervous. You see somebody like, oh my God, that's her. That's her. That's her. But anyway, shout out to Russell Lee for the care package. Oh my God. I was all decked out Saturday with Warriors gear because I picked y'all to win and y'all didn't win. But I know y'all made a mistake on the last second play to win the game against the Pacers. You should have won the group. That's why I have y'all in the top 9, right outside of the top 8. Because I know it was a simple mistake because the mic went out. I know it was some problems, technical difficulties that y'all cannot control, but I expect y'all to still be a dominant force in the regular season and to come back in the next tournament in a month and wreck some stuff up and get the power driving. But shout out to them boys. And Russ, thank you for my care package. You gave me an actual hoodie that fits me. I look so sexy in my blue. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Number 8, it's coming up. At number 8, we have Bucks Gaming. Now, I really didn't want to put Bucks Gaming at number 8 because I feel like they're fool's gold. But they did come out the group. And this is what my thing, right? They're better than what we thought they were. But they are who we thought they are. Because when they ran into some real comp, they got smoked. Every team that they played that was better than them, smoked them. Jazz, smoked them. Heat check, smoked them. Portland's not better than them, so Portland got the business. So that's what we know the Bucks will be. There'll be a team that if they're not better than the team, they're going to get smoked. But I will say this. They're a team with no egos, and they know who they all know their role, and that's amazing about them. And A-Rooks, aka Game 6 Drake, is a phenomenal. He's one of the top 2 guards in the league. And he's a problem. And Big Meek, one of the best power forwards in the league. Putting Slade on lock, hiding Slade by putting him on lock and taking him off the point guard where he would have struggled was genius. So salute to the coaching staff. We know who their coach are. It hasn't officially been announced yet. But they actually have a coach. All that stuff they did by literally asking everybody in the community their opinion, saying it was a coaching position. They actually do have a coach. So salute to them. Salute to the coach. Congratulations to him. We'll continue on. Number 7. Number 7 is the double lock gods of Raptors Uprising GC. They won the group, but ran into T-Wolves Gaming. I believe they played T-Wolves Gaming in the, yes, they played, no, they ran into Magic Gaming, forgive me. They ran into Magic Gaming and got smoked. So, that's why they're number 7, because they got kind of smoked. But they're a good team. They're a good team. The problem with them is with running double locks, if they don't produce enough offense, they're going to lose the game. But I like their team, and I like the fact they're doing something different than every other team. So salute to Raptors Uprising. Plus, they did an amazing job with their post-game show with Agent Zero, had Brandon on. Oh, man, phenomenal job. I forgot the name of the show, but can I be on? Agent, can I be on? Let's get to number 6. At number 6, we live, baby, with Mr. T-Wolves Gaming, Bear the Beast, Hood. They spanked their group. Spanked them. I don't care if it's a day Friday, a day Saturday, an Angel, JT, a Demon JT. I have to put them here. They came, they saw, they conquered. Now, they did lose in the group in the playoffs to, I think it was 76ers, right? Yes, they lost to 76ers by 11. But it's okay. It's okay. It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. 76 is a juggernaut. But they're a team they're definitely a team to watch. Definitely a team to watch. Let's get to number 5. At number 5, we have Pacers Gaming, Wolf with the Wolf Pack, Ramo with the Unicorn Pack, Spencer. Cody, can I get a PNG image, please? Can you email me a PNG image? Y'all see what I'm working with here. Please help my brother out. But anyway, shout out to Maddie. Maddie, you ain't even look out and come look out for me. Come look for me. I wanted to get a picture with you, a past KOK champion. I'm trying to get pictures with all my KOK champions for this season and all my KOK participants. So if you played in KOK or if you won a KOK, please look for me so I can take a picture with you so I can put it on the website. Thank you, please. But anyway, yes, Pacers 5, phenomenal defense. A little stagnant on offense, but definitely a top 5 team in the league. Because they're going to give you, you're going to lose 10 points to them just by stage presence alone. But let's get to number 4. Our number 4 team on the list is Magic Gaming. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I thought it was fool's gold in them hills. I thought it was fool's gold in them hills. 2K fan Jim. Real Reezy's daddy. I owe you an apology. Magic are the real deal. But I'm gonna say this. Reed has a phenomenal supporting cast around him. So he is able to be great because they got DT, UC Manny. The star of the team on the low is King Cam Royalty. That brother was averaging 19 boards a game. If the Magic go to the final and win the whole thing of the tip-off, he's my MVP. So I hate to say it, but yes, I believe in Magic now. Jonah did a phenomenal scouting job. You did a phenomenal drafting job. At number 3, salute to them. The big homie, my homie, man. Rico, you got to work on your pounds, man. You gave me some weird. A lot of people in the 2K League that are players, you guys got to learn pound etiquette. When you give somebody a pound, bring it in. Then let it go. You think all this weird stuff? Please, get your pound etiquette right. Handshake etiquette is very important. Please. Rico, your handshake etiquette was a It's okay. I'm gonna work with you, man. You my homies. I'm gonna work with you. But I don't think people understand how great of a coaching job Rico does. To get a team to 3 straight, outside of the playoffs, we don't count that, but 3 straight tournament finals is, if that man is not making 6 figures, something is wrong. He's underpaid. The what he is doing is top 3 coaches in the league by far. By far. Now, the reason why I have him top 3 and not top 2 is because I do feel like Heat check they lost the game because they melted, but that's another story for another time. But OFAB, phenomenal. Mel East, you got to hit some shots, baby. You missed every open shot. We got to get Mel East a new jumper, Rico. Got to get Mel East a new jumper. But Celtics crossover gaming, phenomenal job. No autographs. We got to get him off that glass cleaner bill. Rico, the way your offense is ran, you got to get him off that glass cleaner bill. He's got to be able to shoot. He has to be a threat to shoot. Because people were just sagging off, which made your offense stagnant. But outside of that, phenomenal coaching job. Let's get to number 2. Our number 2 team on our list is the almighty Heat Check Gaming. They made it into the tournament through the group of death as a wild card, and they had it. They had the championship. They had it. They let it go. They were killing the Celtics. They crumbled at the end. And it was theirs to lose, and they lost it. Reason why they're number 2, they're the second best team in the league right now. Hands down. Famous, second best coach in the league. Only to White Kite right now. I have to say it because White Kite won the chip, and he did a phenomenal coaching job to do so. J Money, it's going to be, I'm going to say this, right? I want to make sure I say this right. Famous has done a better coaching job thus far this season than he did season 1. And that sounds crazy, right? But he's much better at coaching now than he was last year. Like, to do what he's doing now at the level it's just phenomenal to watch, man. I'm very into coaching and the coaches, so forgive me, y'all, if I'm talking about that. But Heat Check Gaming, they're automatically 20 extra points on stage. Like, they already got into your head by talking smack to you, so you're down and mentally. So then you got to fight yourself to get back up. But they're number 2 team in the world right now. Number 2. Let's get to number 1, man. Let's get to the top. Let's get to the tippity top, baby. Our number 1 team in the world. The Tip-Off Tournament champions. 76ers GC. Now, White Kite, I know you watched the show, because I've been watching the Day in the Life series with Breadwinner, and I heard y'all watching my video at the practice facility. Can you please send me a PNG so I don't got to keep rocking this with the white background? Can you please help a brother out? Lord, y'all don't want me to be great. Y'all don't want me to be great. But I want to say this, man. That tournament run to come out, I'm going to say, White Kite has to be the best preseason preparer in the world. To take a team from draft to the first week of the regular season, he's the best. He's done it back-to-back 2 seasons in a row. That is your man that you want. If you're starting an organization, get you a White Kite. Simple. Breadwinner played very well. Radiant. Is Radiant the best PG in the league? Whoo. I will say this. Radiant is the most underrated PG in the league. Still the most underrated PG in the league. Still the most underrated PG in the league. But I'm out of here, man. Thank y'all for watching the video, supporting, like, subscribe, comment if you're new. And we out of here. Deuces. Ooh.
Ooh. These haters on my body, shake them off. I can never lose, what you thought?